presented by Rocket Mortgage, and we've got the Denver Nuggets, the 3 seed against the 6-seeded
as we check starting lineups presented by Zions Bank for a noteworthy approach to.
Gary Harris is active. He won't start, but he is available tonight. It'll be his first game. 5 for the Utah Jazz with Mitchell, Conley, Ingles, Gobert, and O'Neal, and it is Gobert at the end of game 5 in the final 3.5 minutes. Turnover turns in on that turnover by Murray in the first possession. First turnover for him since the third. Connects for the first Denver basket. Is remarkable efficiency for Jamal Murray, and watching Mitch setting history, first 2 opponents to do that in an NBA playoff game as Jeremy.
I mean, they're wide open. This is playoff basketball, and teams are shooting better percentages than they did.
And he can fire it from long range as well. Got Gobert out there deep. Morris, the jump shot is good. The defensive matchups are going to be the schemes. Here's Gobert all the way in. He's
what you like about the big fella. You know he can play defense, 2-time defensive player of the year, but he can do this. Set the pick.
Donovan Mitchell, he fires from 3 and he rattles for 6. A couple of threes. Spider Mitchell gets his first. So
his hip in the second practice here in the bubble after arriving late due to personal reasons, and he was trying to.
About the extra time that he got to get back in this series, and if you're Denver, you need him on the floor because
they've hit 3 threes. Conley just dropped his first 3-pointer. And they're up 8 as Jokic, or either one of these teams, and both coaches admitted that we've gone pretty light since coming back, so it's going to be leading by 7. And Clarkson, a little hesitation, patient, knocks another one down.
Right now he needs to be aggressive to make sure that his presence is felt on the court, just like that. Make sure that you get your guys in.
Jokic already backing up. Mitchell goes right by them all, kicks it to the corner, wide open. Niang knocks down.
Offensive player, sorry.
Here's Jokic, passed up a 3. Now he's on the drive, goes through the double team and scores the Jokic.
Nice footwork right there by the big man.
Mitchell, little hesitation and a finish at the clock at 6. Into the hands of Murray. Gets a screen. A 3-pointer is up and in for.
See what the second unit along with Murray can do inside. The athletic Plumlee just clears the way for Murray.
Hands of Plumlee. Jordan Clarkson probing. And an easy lay that any team has made midseason. Conley pushes it ahead. Niang running the floor.
So much. But when he gets the rebound and guys leak out, so easy to get that pass again. Came back in game 5 only because they got fast break points in that second half.
Torrey, much defense being played early. Utah made their first 7 shots, and Conley on.
Just having him out here healthy, I think, is inspiring all of his teammates. And I'm not going to ask too much of Gary Harris.
He's met at the rim by Plumlee. In transition, here's Murray. Little hesitation, and the reverse is good. And Plumlee with the block. Murray finishes on the other end with a reverse.
Great defensive switch that time. Now Denver is trapping. They've got a little bit into a rhythm, trapping, forcing it to the corner. But
it's the 3. Plumlee with the offensive rebound. And Murray on the drive. Murray is fouled and
basket more. And when you have a more athletic lineup, or you know guys that are more aggressive, the cutting and the under.
Here's Craig with the left hand on the drive. Craig, strong finish. Jokic gives it right back to Murray. And now Jokic open for 3. He'll fire it and he'll dribble.
Right here, trying to get inside and talk all that about Plumlee, but Plumlee can't make a rain.
A quick 6 for Jordan Clarkson off the Utah bench. Jeremy Craig
on Utah's best player, but the play's already been called.
Murray returns. Murray with little mid-range catch.
Feeling it. And when you understand how the defense is going to play you, you can anticipate, get your feet set up on that 3-point shooter. Oh, good move.
Murray, boy, still able to keep control of the basketball. And
the only thing he's doing, 8 for 10, 22 points, 4 for 5 from the 3-point line. Yeah, it's the first half.
During that last time out, Jordan Clarkson in a corner 3 set up by better than Quinn Snyder at this point. I mean, Kenny Smith's got to be getting jealous right here. 22 already. And now Murray again. No. Grant sends O'Neal to the line.
Yeah, he's sizing them up. These two have been going at it. And sometimes
what they are actually doing to get things done. And guys, let me add here a point of pride
upon themselves and engaging those who have the power to make change to do just that. First round coverage presented by Rocket Mortgage. We get ready for the second half, and Mitchell. Conley now turns the corner, gives it to Gobert. A little pick and roll action.
But great hands and great finish by the big fella.
Here's Grant for three. Got it. 6 on the shot clock. O'Neal. A lot of touches here. Good ball movement, and Conley.
Recipe for a win when your coach has to beg you to play hard, and so everyone wants to see them kind of play with that action in the game. You can actually give it to them and slip right away, and it looks like a traditional pick and roll.
Royce O'Neal with a three. Excellent defense by the Jazz. Clarkson back on the floor, finds Mitchell, and he's got it.
His life in a police shooting. So fellas, guys on the court getting it done on and off.
Yeah, no question. That's good. Mitchell turns the corner. Millsap on his hip, and Mitchell with the layup. Utah.
Jokic has post position inside a smaller player.
Monte Morris. Harris back on the floor as well. Three-pointer is up for Mitchell, and he's got it. This matchup we've been watching all series. Mitchell scores on Michael Malone calling on Torrey Craig. He'll be checking in momentarily. Jokic, high archery on the floor now. The Denver 5. Behind the back, Jokic fires up a three. And off the...
In other words, this was not on purpose. Oh, man.
I knew you had a patient. Now he's got Gobert on him. Step back three on the way is good.
To have a defensive stopper on your team. Just look at this. Look at him moving his feet. And yeah, I mean, he's in a position where you have to play defense by calling certain plays that you'll be called out if you're not on. The ball movement in here, you heard Coach Schneider tell Jared Greenberg the greatest thing about.
Niang presenting some challenges on the three-point line. Murray, quick release on the three. He's got it. Ball.
I mean, what can you say?
9-point game. Utah trails. 8-minute mark in regulation, and Donovan.
Or your two guard, depending on how you look at it, BA.
Either way, bucket getters. How about that?
He has an easy 20, getting others involved as well.
Conley working with Gobert. Conley puts it hot. Utah trying to put Denver out. The Nuggets trying to survive to a Game 7. You're watching the... Good ball prevention there. Can't get it in Murray's hands. Here's Grant for three. What a... That's the guy the Utah Jazz wanted.
Grant, a part of his game that he was not known for, knocking down threes.
Mitchell for three. Another big shot for... He's got 30 now. 5 made threes. Murray, little runner is good. Murray goes. Shot clock at 3. Another little floater is good. Jamal Murray. Shot clock to 7. Mitchell's got Grant on him. Mitchell, a little step back three is good. Murray, three-pointer is up, and it's good.
You have to credit James Harden. Not many people in this league had his turnovers, and they averaged 9.5 turnovers. When they get more than 9, they lose. In the 3 wins, the Jazz have had under 10 turnovers tonight.
To a three-pointer, and Denver stretching this out to a 14-point lead. Mitchell trying to survive to a Game 7. Here goes Craig, and he finds Michael Porter on the drive. Clarkson gives it up. Mitchell, that's a three-pointer, up and in. And Murray is off the charts right now. Step back three on the way, and he's got him.
Anticipating, but man, the step back, hand in the face.
Mitchell gives it up. Conley, three-pointer. He's got it. Using some clock here. Jokic finding Murray. Murray, does he got another one in him? Oh, you bet he did.
For another 3. He said
punch.
Last year he did not play the way that he wanted to play in the playoff. Don't run the shot clock out. Get it to Murray for another 3.
Those guys have just put on a show.
Man.
The Denver Nuggets, the 3 seed, will force a Game 7. They were in game back to the drawing board.
I mean, and when you think of Jamal Murray, 17 for 24.